What is going on, guys? My name is Joe Nazarino. I'm a military officer slash multi-class asset investor. I took the honor and privilege to be a part of this amazing community of empowering and energizing our Filipino youth, as well as being a supporter and a factor in their journey towards success. I'm beyond excited to be a part of this team, and I look forward to the exciting journey of motivation and future success of our Filipino youth.
Hello everyone, this is Tita Billy from Sweden, founder of Change Coach Academy and author of the upcoming book, What Size Is Your Bra? I joined A.Y.O, Youth Empowerment, because of you. I believe in you because you are worth it. You are the walking ambassador of yourself. You are the investment worth investing. You are the youth of today, the future leaders of tomorrow, the change makers, the shakers and movers and innovators. Dream big, whatever it is, because we are here to help you. We are here to make that a reality. Believe, receive, and achieve. Be bold, be brave, be beautiful. God bless.
Hello and good day, Asean youth. This is Patrick C. Pius, born and raised in the Philippines, currently stationed here in Belgium, and I am a non-commissioned officer serving in the United States Air Force. One thing I believe in is karma. Anything you do, good or bad, will eventually come back to you. It might not be the same thing that you did, but eventually it will come back to you. Really honored to be part of the ASEAN Youth Organization's Youth Empowerment Philippines chapter. Kita-kits in the future.
Hi everyone, this is Carmela Evora-Laylo, Mrs. Universe New Zealand 2019 and 2020. I am happily married for 20 years now and have been blessed with 3 wonderful kids. Outside work, I'd love to be part of my community, be it social, cultural, or spiritual. It has always been my passion to help other people and create positive contribution not only to my adoptive country, New Zealand, but also across the globe. That is why I'm so excited to be part of this team, the ASEAN Youth Organization, to use my God-given talents to inspire the youth out there to feel more confidently beautiful and secure in hopes that they can actually achieve their dreams if they try and trust that their dreams are God's dream for them. Thank you so much and see you. God bless.
And they're out. Hello guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. And I'm here again. Kevin Parungaw, also known as Kuya Kebs. And right now, I'm really excited to be part of ASEAN Youth Organization Empowerment Team here in the Philippines. So, just as you know, Kuya Kebs is a youth advocate and I handle small groups and youth ministries. And I know this organization will help me to reach out and enhance my gifts and talents for all the youth in the Philippines and other countries. So, guys, see you soon. Bye-bye!
Can I plant some seeds of positivity in your mind for a few minutes? Thank you. Where do you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now? Do something today that you will thank your future self for. My name is Jeremy of JhermiNATION Events, creating inspired nations in action. I'm a nurse specialist based here in UK, and I'm an advocate of the overseas Filipino entrepreneurs. I am passionate in empowering positive mindset for the ASEAN Youth Organization. Always be great.
Hi everyone, this is Kathy Bolas of Youth Empowerment Department and also the reigning queen of Mrs. Philippines Universe. I am very happy and honored to be in a team of people who have the same passion as me, which is doing our very best with our knowledge and wisdom on helping the youth in the Philippines become the great leaders of our next generation. The whole team are working so hard and we are very excited in the future to slowly share with you all the project plans that we are working on for the benefit of our youth in the Philippines. Thank you so much.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you're watching from. And my name is Jeremy, and I'm your host for today's live webinar series. A little bit about myself. I am the administrative head of the Youth Empowerment Department of the Asean Youth Organization. I am the founder of JhermiNATION Conference and Events, and I'm a columnist for One Philippines News Magazine. And I'm a nurse by profession based here in London, UK. And of course, before we begin, I would love to encourage everyone to please ask questions. There's no such thing as silly or stupid questions. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to write it on the comment section of whatever Facebook or YouTube social media platform that you're watching this from, and I'll be here to cater them to our guest speaker. And of course, a pen and a paper is a must because we are here to learn, to take down notes. And remember, a dull pencil. A dull pencil is better than a sharp memory. And sharing is caring. So please share this live stream to all those people, family, friends, and relatives who you think will benefit or will be interested in our topic for today. And our live webinar series is in partnership with the ASEAN Youth Organization, which is an ASEAN-approved nonprofit organization that spreads awareness of the ASEAN to over 200 million young people in the Southeast of Asia. And of course, our partners are the ASEAN Youth Journal, Rotaract One ASEAN, Rotaract Alabang, Madrigal Business Park, Rotary Club of Alabang, Rotary District 3830. And our topic for today is, the essence of being a beauty queen. This is our topic for today. A British model and a beauty titleist once quipped that the Philippines is actually the motherland of all beauty pageants. And we should all be proud of this one. And I've also asked one of the beauty titleists, what is the reason for this? She said, because we are all born winners. Yes, we are all born winners. I couldn't agree more with that one. And for our very special guest speaker for today, before I bring her in, let me just play this video invite that she made.
Mabuhay! Kumusta po kayong lahat? My name is Carmela Evora-Laylo. I am 2019 Mrs. Universe New Zealand and Mrs. Businesswoman Universe. Samahan niyo po ako this coming 27th of November, Saturday, 3 p.m. Philippines, 8 p.m. New Zealand, and 7 a.m. UK as I share with you all my journey as a beauty queen and the skills as a beauty titleist that you can learn to be able to succeed in life. Kita kids, don't miss it! 27th of November, 3 p.m. Philippines, 8 p.m. New Zealand, and 7 a.m. God bless!
Ayan, but before I bring in our very special guest, let me just give a shout out to all those who are watching right now. Ayan, let's see. We have Carmela Evora. Welcome here. We have Daisy Esguerra. We have Jean Mangoma. We also have Annie Ortega. We have Cleo J. Mendoza Evora. We have James Evora Quinto. We have Venus Nacion Donaldson. We have Justin Hoguson. Yan, our country president of the ASEAN Youth Organization there in the Philippines. Welcome. And let's just post the comments here. Ayan. We have Katie Calceta. Ayan. Arabella Salvacion. Welcome here. We have James Evora Ginto. We have Arabella Salvacion. We have Cleo J. Mendoza Evora. Ayan, shout out to all of you. Ayan, we have a lot of names here. We have Yehan Tadi Noledo. Welcome. Let's see. We have Yeyen Evora. Hello, everyone. Excited to hear from Mrs. Universe New Zealand 2019 and Mrs. Businesswoman Universe 2019, Carmela Evora-Laylo. Okay, so before I bring in our very special guest, let me just introduce her. She was born in Calapan, Oriental, Mindoro. 7th from 9 siblings. Graduated from Lyceum of the Philippines with a degree of Bachelor of Science in Foreign Service, major in international trade. Married at the age of 22, now have 3 children, age 20, 13, and 4. Migrated to New Zealand in 2012. She was 40 when she first competed in national pageant, Mrs. Universe New Zealand in 2019, where she won the title, plus 4 other awards. Sorry, Mrs. Community Service, Mrs. Sports, Mrs. Elegance, Mrs. Body Beautiful. Her first international pageant was Mrs. Universe in China, where she placed top 19 amongst 93 other candidates. Also awarded the Businesswoman Universe and amongst the top 4 best in talent invited to perform during the final night. She works as an insurance and mortgage advisor, business development manager, recently elected as the president of Network of Skilled Migrant in her small community in Palmerston in New Zealand, down under. Yan, an NGO that supports the skilled migrant to find job by identifying their talents, develop professional network, improve employment skills, and help you settle down. She believes to live a life both with passion and purpose and make a difference in the community. Ladies and gentlemen, she is our head of youth skills enhancement. And let me bring her in right now. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Carmela Evora-Laylo, Mrs. Universe New Zealand 2019 and Mrs. Businesswoman Universe 2019. And of course, as what I've said, she is our head for the enhancement of youth skills here in the A.Y.O. Welcome, Ate Carmela Evora-Laylo. Greet our live viewers here in A.Y.O.
Magandang tanghali, Pilipinas, especially to my hometown in Lumangbayan, Calapan, Oriental, Mindoro. Kumusta kayong lahat sa aking parents, mga kapatid, friends, and relatives? And sa lahat po ng nanonood all over the world. Kia ora, New Zealand, to my Palmerston North community, sa aking pamilya dito. Magandang gabi. It's already 8 in the evening.
Wow.
Yeah. And I believe it's 8 o'clock there in UK, right, Jeremy?
7 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock. That's
Yes,
8 a.m. in Germany.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me here.
And I am truly humbled and honored being your guest speaker for today's topic, the essence of being a beauty queen.
Yes, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. We are actually on three different time zones. Philippines, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So good afternoon to all the listeners in the Philippines. And here in the UK, it's very cold actually.
And it's
It's
summer
7
here.
a.m. Yeah, and it's summer
Mm,
on the other part of the world,
mm,
which is New Zealand. 8 p.m. Yeah, 8 p.m.
mm.
Evening time. Yeah. Are we ready, Ate Carmela, about our
Yes,
topic for today?
I think I'm ready. I hope our
Okay.
watchers will be taking away some good tips that they can apply in their life to be successful.
Yes, that's true. Okay, so let's bring in your slide. Ayan, ayan. So, all right. So let's begin. All right, ready, Ate Carmela?
Yes. Thank you once again. You can go to the next slide, the next two slides. Actually, it's all about greetings, which I did already. Um, thank you all once again for watching. As you can see, there is a photo of me being a beauty queen, a photo of me being a wife, a mother, a community servant, a daughter. But above all, if you go to my next slide, I am a child of God, beautifully and wonderfully made. Um, I think that's the most important part, believing that there is God above us and that we are all created in our own unique ways with unique talents, unique dreams, and unique skills. This means that we can never be anyone else and there will only be one you. So I remember Jeremy when I was growing. Um, I have five beautiful sisters kasi. And I used to envy them because people keep on comparing me with them. They called me as the ugliest. She's just an adopted of the family because I don't really look like them. But you know what? I realized I can't never be like them. And that's when I started to embrace being myself. More than anyone else, I am a child of God, created in His likeness. So I am beautiful and I am special. So I stop comparing myself and focus only on my own self, which leads me to my next slide. I practice gratefulness regardless of whatever challenges I face in life. When you grow up in a very big family, we are nine actually. I'm the seventh. And if I would look back, I couldn't even eat a single egg because my mom had to, scramble the egg and divide it equally amongst us. So, there are always things to be thankful for. So I start my day with a grateful heart. I celebrate small successes and achievements, and even on my darkest days, I never cease to trust God. Um, if you start your day right, things will, go smoothly with your days. Next slide, please. There is no such thing as too late. It's all about God's perfect timing. I really love this one, and I'm a living testimony. I believe that when the time is right, God will make it happen. And who would have thought that I will become a beauty queen at the age of 40? A bullied, ugly duckling girl. Um, I was never told that I was beautiful when I was a child. And so if you feel that it's too late for you to achieve your dreams, just be patient. Your term will surely come. Sabi nga, Happy is the one who learns to wait as he prays and never loses patience, for God's time is the best time. And it's never too late to be what you might have been. Next slide, please. I set goal for myself and work hard until I achieve it. Sabi nga nila, the best view comes after the hardest climb. You can pray, you can dream, but without you working hard, to achieve it, then you can't achieve anything. Dreams don't work unless you do. So you have to really get up early. It's more about routine. It's how you set goals. Have you heard about the PDCA? When I was working, I couldn't forget the PDCA. P stands for plan. I love to plan. And when you plan, you have to write it down. Write it down. And next for P is D. You do, you act on it. It's just a wish if you just plan and never work towards your goals. And while you are doing it, you have to monitor, right? And that's where you go to letter C. You check. So you have your planning, you're doing, and you're checking. You check it. Are you on time? Are you on track? What are the gaps? And then you have to act again. It goes a cycle. So I hope you will not forget the PDCA. It's not only applicable to your work, it's also applicable to your personal life. Plan, do, check, act, and goes a cycle. Next slide, please. I practice 3 R's. I love 3 R's. Have you ever heard of 3 R's? Okay. The first R that I always carry within me is respect for myself. You know how if you respect yourself, you really know how to set firm boundaries, and you know what you are worth and what your values are. And I think that's very important for you to respect others, which is our second R. It's more about accepting others for who they are, even if they are different from you or you don't agree with their ideas. It's respect for others. And the next R is being responsible for all your actions. It's responsibility for all your actions. If acknowledging the role you play in your life, the good bits, the bad bits. So rather than looking for something or someone to blame, you accept that you are in charge of what's really going on. And so if you carry these 3 R's, I believe you'll be very successful. Which brings me to my next slide, please. By setting priorities and see to it that family comes first. So basically, when I asked my friend, when I was doing this slide, I asked my very special friend, shout out to Miss Gina Mangoma. Ate Jean, you're watching. I asked her, Ate Jean, can you tell me what really is my strength? And she answered me, Charm, you really know how to set priorities. And that's one good thing about you. Setting priorities, knowing what's in your heart. So, because if you know what you want in your life, it's easy to make plans and it's easy to make strategies. It's easy to find ways on how you're going to achieve your goals. Remember, if you don't set priorities in life, you'll be having a problem. Set priorities. Know what you value most. Know what will make it easy for you to achieve your long-term goal. So is your priority a family, or your priority your career? For me, I always prioritize my family among other, things in life. And that's the reason why we are working, right? It's all about valuing the people that you loved, valuing the time, spending quality time with them. Next slide, please. I surround myself with people and things that bring out the best in me. You are not everyone's cup of tea. If you feel that you are not welcomed, leave. It doesn't mean you don't love them. You just simply know your worth. So if people are trying to, put you down, they are not your people. Choose your people. Choose your friends. I always, advise my kids to choose their friends, not because they are, prejudiced or something, but if if you really choose your people, you become them. If you are hanging out with people who are very negative, who try to put down other people, you will have the same thinking, and it's not good for your being. So surround yourself with people that will give good influence in your being, the way you think, the way you converse, the way you act. And I guess that's also one very important, in terms of interacting with other people. um, if you feel that you are on the wrong circle, there will always be an option for you to get out. Next slide, please. I step outside of my own interests to serve my family, friends, and community. You know why? It's more about being authentic, being purposeful, being genuine. And people are so smart. They know if you are authentic. You might be doing these things because you need something in return, and you're expecting something, favor to ask. If you leave behind your personal interest, believe me, God will reward you tenfold. A lot of people ask me, you are too overgiving, which becomes my weakness. But you know why? God has been so good. Um, the rewards that He's continuously giving me is unbelievable. It's massive. So believe me, um, if you put your interest to help, to serve your friends, your family, your community, and you're blessing them, blessings will come to you, even if you don't ask it. God knows your heart, and it will be granted to you, the desires of your heart. Next slide, please. I try to live within my means and still be generous. Um, I think this is the trend now. Most of our youth are they are consumed with material things, branded items. So, but if they, come to think of it, if you are earning this much and your expenses are more than your what you earn, then how can you achieve your dreams? Even if you set priorities and it's not aligned to how you live your life, you're not going to reach your goals. Believe me. Um, I believe there's always time for celebration, and there's always time to work. Um, so do not define your life because you have a big house, or you have a flash car, or you have a flash bag, Louis Vuitton or whatever. So um, that's where you will have problems using your credit cards, and you will have problems, believe me. So try to live within your means, and it shouldn't stop you from being generous. How? Because if you know how to budget, I'm a financial advisor, by the way. And when I was a child, it's either you become a spender or very frugal, because in our lifestyle before, we were not good at managing money. So maybe because that's the reason why I became a financial advisor. This is how I led my path, because I had seen the worst, being a spender, and now that's how I was trying to to become financially independent, and not only for myself. It becomes my profession. I help people, I help people buy their home because of my profession. So you become a blessing, not only for my own self. I become a blessing to other people. I become a blessing to my friends and to my family. So if you stick to that rule, I think most probably you can reach your goal. So if you're planning to buy a house and you're overspending, uh, you can't buy your house because it's not aligned to your goal. You have to plan, you have to act on it, and you have to track, and it goes a cycle. It will go to the PDCA. And next slide, please. I am a work in progress, and I believe that it is important to continue learning. It's all about humility. Nobody's perfect. You know, we will all make mistake. It's not about the titles. It's not about your status in life. Nothing is permanent in this world. You're rich today, you'll become the poorest if you don't know how to handle that one. And there are always things that you can add to your, portfolio. There are always things to learn, and do not stop learning. Some people would say, tumanda na ako. Hindi na ako pwede dito. Look what happened to Nokia. Sila yung nag-dominate, di ba? They're dominating the mobile industry. And because hindi sila sumabay sa change, naiwan sila. It's the same in whatever industry you are in. You have to update yourself. You have to continue improving. It's just like in a relationship, husband, wife. It's always a work in progress. We don't become complacent. You still flourish. Para yung halaman, dinidiligan. It's the same thing with ourselves. You need to read mga motivational book. You talk to people who's full of wisdom. But that's why I have different sets of friends. I have 60 plus or 70 plus age group friends. I have my same age. I have teenager friends. So that's how you learn things, by being open to learning and embracing change. People will also change. Do not be attached with the present. Be ready for change. Next slide, please. And finally, it's okay to not be okay. If it's okay that sometimes you feel disappointed about yourself, it's okay if you feel down. It's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself. Nobody's perfect. We all have this moment when we feel that we are not enough. But the good thing is, we try to acknowledge that things doesn't last, things don't last. It's all temporary. Things will change. If you are feeling down today, or if you have problems today, it will change. Don't be too hard on yourself. Believe, and you can achieve. And how you achieve? You act on it. How you act on it? You have to have confidence in yourself. You have to have faith in God. You have to surrender. You have to believe that you can't do it all alone by yourself. You have your family, your friends, and above all, you have God to call. And He knows whatever desires in your hearts. You just have to seek, you just have to ask, and it will be given to you. I guess those are my powerful slides. Um, there's too much to share, but I just speak powerful principles in my life that I have applied, and at this point, I know that I'm still a work in progress, and I'm open to changes. I open to improving myself to become a better version of myself. All right.
Yan.
I hope you learned something.
Thank you very much,
Hmm.
Ate Carmela, for sharing those words of wisdom, all those tips that you've given us, especially the PDCA, that
Uh,
is very applicable in whichever uh,
Aspects. Mm.
industry you are. It's at work, in life, in your profession. It's applicable in every life aspects. Yeah. Thank you very much. And there's plenty, and as what I said in the beginning, you should have your pen and paper to take
Oh
down
my
notes
God!
because
Here
there's
you
a lot
go.
because there's a lot to learn in
Mm.
every live webinar series that we actually conduct here at the Asean Youth organization. Yeah. So let me just show all the comments that we had earlier. Yan, from Alicia Pabelon, we love you, miss you. From the Pabelons, yan, thank you.
Hello, Ate Alice.
And we also have, we learned a lot from you, Miss you. We have Cleo J. Mendoza Evora, ayan, 3 hearts. And Pauline Rubio, go Tita. We have a very good talk, straightforward, powerful, and doable. Love it so much. Yeah, that is very important. The things that we say should be always be doable.
Yes,
We have to demonstrate that if somebody can do it, you can do it,
yes,
and we can all do it. Yeah.
absolutely.
And Miel Cuento, I love you, Ninang Carmela, my queen, Ninang. And thank you, Miel. And we have James Evora Quinto. We are so proud of you, Carmela Evora-Laylo. And we have Aika. I love you, miss you, Mrs. You. And let's see. Oh, from the Asean Youth Organization, Youth Empowerment Department. Yes, the key to success is to give back and pay forward. Yeah, very important. Paying it forward is the word. Love the richness of your honesty. It's so humbling to hear your reflections and sharing. Yeah, thank you very
Thank
much
you.
from the Youth Empowerment Department. We had Jean Mangoma. So true, Mrs. Yu, Carmela Evora-Laylo. She's always been a blessing to everyone. May God bless you more. Yeah. It's very important that we give value to the people that we live with and to the community as a whole. Ayan. Always here for you, love you, from Jean Mangoma. We have Rich Olial, love you, mom, from Kyla, Kian Lilo, Carl Lilo. Yan, welcome
My
here, the Lilots.
husband.
Hello, Rich. Welcome here. And we have Gia Evora, love you, anak. Proud kami ng daddy mo. Ayan.
Hi, Nay.
Hello po, Nay Gia Evora. Ayan, love it, from Katie Calceta. Let's just see. Lots of comments in here. Lots of hearts. We have Alice Mascarina. Ayan, woohoo. Go, our miss you. Ayan. So please, if you have any questions, please write it on the comment section. And we have Catherine Valdez Greed, the head of Beauty Empowerment Department. So proud of you. Also a beauty queen herself. Yeah. And shout out from Palmerston North. Yes, shout out Cheche Arceo Galantes. Yan, shout out to all those who are watching right now in Palmerston North. Ayan. Is there anything, anybody there who would like to have a shout out in your end there? You can read some shout outs, Ate Carmela.
Sorry.
Some
Shout out to
shout
to
out yan.
Gala family, sisterettes, CMM classmates, BFF, MMC choir. Shout out to Evora family, Lilo family in Batangas. Um, Shout out to sisterettes. Did I mention sisterettes already? The
Yep.
breakfast ladies. Shout out to what? I can't read. Shout out to my kumares, my friends. Annie, shout out to you. Lay, Mylene, Weng, shout out Cleo J, Yayen, Katie, Ate Gemma, Ate Grace, Mary Glo, Charlie, shout out Aika, Yel, Andy Smiles family. What else dito? Shout out to my family, Pauline. Shout out. And yeah, love you guys. Richard, my husband, Kian, Carl, and Kayla, my three wonderful kids. Love you all.
Ayan. Welcome, welcome, and thank you, everyone. And we have watching from Germany while traveling on the way to Berlin fashion show. Ayan.
Thank you, sis. Good luck to your fashion show.
Ayan. Good luck, Catherine, our head of empowerment, youth empowerment department. Let's just see. Yan. From Rosette Sanke Kawai Kawai from Palmerston North.
Hello, Rosette.
Ayan. Please, if you have any questions, please write it on the comment section, and it's time for you to ask our beauty queen. Ayan, Cheche Arceo Galandes, continue to be a blessing to all of us, Marshi. God bless you, and we love you from Team
Thank you, Team Galyandes.
Team Galyandes. Yan. Thank you for your comments. You are our angel, Mrs. Yu. You represent us all with honor and pride. We love you.
We love you too, Mr. and Mrs. V.
Mascarina. Ayan. You always know how to balance your family, life, and career. Ayan.
Thank you, Annie.
Ayan. So in connection with that one, there's some questions here for you.
Oh my God, it's like a beauty contest. Ano na naman, ah?
Ayan, Q&A. In relation to what the last comment there, yan, Annie T. Ortega, you always know how to balance your life, family, and career. So we have a question here. Yan. How do you balance your time between work, family, and self? How important is self-management? Yan. So that's the first question.
Okay. For me, an empowered, successful woman knows how to have a work-life balance. As a wife, as a mother of three, a career woman, and a community servant, I first identify my top priorities by identifying what's really important for me and understanding my goals. Family for me should always come first, but without proper self-care, I couldn't effectively balance everything. I practice self-reflection and, make time for myself. I find time to relax and do things that I am passionate about. So I guess that's it.
Wow. Thank you for answering that question. And I agree, self-care, that's very important as well, because you cannot give what you don't have. So if you're not feeling good yourself and you don't have the necessary skills and knowledge to impart or to serve the people around you and give value, it will be for nothing, right? So that's why it's very important that you give time for yourself as well. Refresh and refresh and regenerate. Revitalize yourself so you can serve people better. And even though we prioritize our family, we need time for ourselves as well. Yeah, thank you very much for that. And let's see another question here. What aspirations do you have that you wish you can attain? And how do you deal with setbacks when things go haywire?
Good question. Um, Having aspirations is never ending for me. However, when I do planning, I do for personal and career and community. I have different plans. I don't mix it up. Say for example, for personal growth, I still want to finish my masters. For my career, I want to be known as somebody who is um, a selfless uh, insurance and mortgage advisor who's always there to be an advocate of her clients, being the gate to for them to achieve their home ownership or investment, um, you know um, ownership. I would want all the migrant people to have their own own houses rather than renting. So those are my aspirations. And when you ask me, um, how I manage, setbacks. What was that? How do you deal with setbacks when things
Mm.
go haywire? Um, well, I use it as my self-reflection. I do not allow setbacks to set me back. Instead, I use it to reignite myself, to refocus, so I can come back stronger and better.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. I love that one. Yeah, I love what you said that you don't allow setbacks to set you back.
Exactly.
That's a very simple but very powerful answer there. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's just flash some comments. Ayan, meron tanong dito.
Oh my God.
How to be you po, miss you. Ayan. And question, Ate My Loves, if you were God for a day, how would you change the world? Wow, how would you change the world if
By
you
using
are God
love,
for a
because
day?
God is love. That's my
Yeah,
answer.
nice and simple, amazing. Yeah, you see at the background, I've got this love, joy, peace, and attitude,
Oh,
gratitude. Yeah, yeah, that's really true. You know
exactly.
how can you change the world in one? If you were God for a day, how would you change the world? Yeah, exactly by showing love, because love is the highest vibration of all. It's love, joy, peace, and
Peace
gratitude.
and
Remember that,
gratitude.
guys. That's the highest vibration of all. If you are showing love, joy, peace, and gratitude, you are in the right track. And there's a reason why I use that one. Ayan,
Wow.
thank you very much. And another question here. Ayan, ayan. What is your advice to the youth who aspires to be a beauty queen someday? Ayan.
Okay, there's a lot of advice, but I think first and foremost, to all the aspiring beauty queens, ditch the words prettiest, sexiest, smartest. When I became a beauty queen, I wasn't the tallest, I wasn't the prettiest, or I have no perfect body. It's all about knowing your purpose and being authentic. It's all about being genuinely you. It's about kindness and treating people with respect. I guess that's it.
Wow, that's really good. I hope all our aspiring beauty queens have taken note of that one. You know, you don't have to be for ditch the word prettiest,
Yeah,
smartest,
those words. Yeah,
sexiest.
those are not important.
Yeah, it's all about who you are. What is your purpose as a person? You know, what is your purpose of joining a beauty pageant? So that's really very important to give meaning to your life. Know your purpose. Yeah.
And meaning to the others people's lives.
Yes, be yeah,
That's
give
very
meaning to other
important.
people's life. Yeah,
Mm.
amazing. Thank you for that. And another question here. What preparations do you have to do on becoming a beauty queen? Wow. Ayan, what preparations?
Preparations. You don't focus only on physical, right? So you have to be prepared mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So I listen to motivational talks and songs. I visit like Luciera, the beauty titles or the beauty gurus. So it's all about combinations of different preparations. But at the end of the day, it's all about just simply being you. One of the preparations that you can actually do to yourself is to embrace your flaws and celebrate your strengths. Focus on your strengths. So that's how I prepare for myself. I know my limitations, I know my boundaries, so I focus on my strengths and improve it to use for the future. I guess that.
Wow, that's amazing. Preparation. It's really very. If you fail to prepare, you are preparing to fail. That's what they said.
Always start with an end in mind.
Yes,
Because
that's
some
true.
people would say, I will just join for experience.
Mm,
um I'm sorry, but I am not that kind of person. When I give my commitment, I work hard for it, because it's not only um myself that I'm going to fail. It's also the people that give their trust and support, and the community. So it's also one way of me giving back to the community by being the best of,
mm.
of myself.
Wow, really amazing. I love that, begin with the end in mind. That's very important. That's a
Mm.
very key
Mm.
idea or principle that we have that we can apply. Begin with the end in mind. Just like when
Mm.
you're driving, you don't just drive
Yeah.
like
Otherwise, you'd be
bahala na
lost.
saan ako dalhin, 'di ba? You're just wasting your time, just wasting your gas, wasting your effort.
Mm.
That's why you have a navigator, right? You put where you want your destination. You don't just go on a flight and just anywhere you go. It's the same principle. Begin with the end in mind. So know where your destination is. Know what you want to achieve. You don't just go there, as what Ate Carmela said, just for experience. That is good as well, but it can be better if you have
Yes.
really an intention. Why are you doing it? And you
With
have
a
to be
purpose. Yeah.
deliberate.
Always
Yeah,
with a
you need to
purpose.
have purpose. Yeah, always make sure that you have something in mind that you want to take away and to give back as
Exactly.
well. So it's a
Exactly.
two-way. It's a two-way. Wow, thank you. Next question here. What has your beauty queen title taught you, and how did you apply it in your daily life? Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. What has your beauty queen title taught you, and how did you apply it in your daily life? Actually, those beauty queen titles, crowns, sashes, those are just icings on the cake. My takeaways really: winning the crowns and the title are the wonderful, authentic people and friends who celebrate my success and help me push forward. I guess, yeah, that's how I give back. I value those people,
Mm.
and I make sure that I exert effort to make them feel that they are appreciated and loved. So it's all about
Yes,
relationship.
that's true. Very important relationship. As what they said, no man is an island. No man is an island.
Hmm.
We all need each other. We are a social being.
Hmm.
That's very important that you nurture relationships. It's not just one
Hmm.
off. Always think of long term. How
Yeah, and
how
keeping
you
your
yeah,
keeping yourself grounded.
yeah.
Humility. Always be
Look,
humble. Never ever think that you are better than anyone else. Never ever think
mm-mm,
that way.
yeah, because we are all created equally, right?
Yes, we are all
That's why we
beautifully
always
unique.
say what you can do, other people can do as well. You just need to
Exactly.
encourage them. You just need to encourage them.
Mm.
Maybe they're not that awakened yet.
Mm.
They don't believe in themselves yet, but once they start believing in themselves, then
Yeah.
they can do what other people can do.
Because the world goes round and round and round. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, thank you. And next question is what here? What are the qualities of a beauty queen that every person should possess in their life?
Okay. The qualities of a beauty queen. I think a beauty queen should know how to embrace her ambitions. A beauty queen knows how to celebrate others' success, support, others, a woman who knows her worth and genuine on her purpose, and the woman who never gives up.
Wow, I really love that. Supporting each other, very important.
Mm,
Yeah, people will support you if you support them as well.
exactly.
Very important. And that's what they say. If you compete with others, nobody will help you. But
Yeah,
if you compete with yourself,
you
and
become
people will
better.
feel that,
Mm,
people will help you as well. So that's very important.
exactly.
Thank you for answering that. Um,
Never ending
Next,
mga questions.
I know. Yeah, here you are in the hot seat. What should be the real mindset of a beauty queen aspirant in order to achieve the crown? Wow.
Yeah, I already mentioned earlier that you really have to set um, uh, clear mind. You ask yourself, why are you doing this? Why are you competing? What's your purpose? What do you want to gain? And what do you want to give back? I think if you can answer those questions, then that's the right, mindset of a beauty queen.
Yeah. As what you said earlier, always be true to yourself.
Be
Yeah.
authentic, be
Be
genuine.
authentic. Yeah. Yeah.
Because people will
Uh,
actually see that one to you.
yeah. It will vibrate. They will feel it if you're authentic or not. And that's what
Mm.
you said. Going back to the question earlier, the preparation, it's not just physical preparation that you need to be sexy, you need to be
Yeah, yeah.
fit, but as what you said,
Mm.
mentally and psychologically and spiritually, you should be there. You should be preparing on those aspects as well, because it will just vibrate, it will just radiate whatever. Even if you have a sexy body or you're physically fit, but your mind is not there, and your emotions is not there, you're not prepared mentally, psychologically, it will show as well. People can see it. That's what
Yeah.
they say, your
And not
eyes is
only that,
the
Jeremy,
well.
your journey doesn't end when you win the crown.
Mm,
People look up to you. So whatever you post in
yes, yes,
Facebook,
yeah.
how you treat other people, it
Mm,
will really make an impact, create an impact.
mm,
So
mm.
of course you want to have a positive impact. So you really have to set good example, to our youth, especially to our youth.
Ayan, thank you for answering that. Let's see,
Is
there's
that the
some
last
more.
question?
Let's see.
Ano ba
uh
yung mga tanong dyan?
Ayan. There's one here. As a businesswoman and a beauty queen, what key disciplines do you want to share with our audience today to maintain balance in life? Yeah, I think you partly mentioned it earlier regarding. But as a businesswoman and a beauty queen, what key disciplines do you want to share with our audience today to maintain balance in life?
Yeah, as I have started, you have to, set your priorities and stick with
Mm,
it, no
yeah.
matter what.
Mm,
You should understand your goals. So if you stick to your plan, you act on it. It's still the PDCA that I was telling you. It's
mm.
very applicable wherever you go and whatever job you are in. I always carry those, 4 letters, and I think that's the best um, tip that I can give.
Yeah. As what they say, we should be like a stamp. We should always stick to it
Yeah, stick
until
with
we
it.
get there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you
Don't
when
change your
we when we
mind because you're struggling or you find it very challenging. Just stick with it and just realign,
yeah,
refocus,
yeah,
and change your strategy, but do not change your plan.
exactly.
And one more tip, Jeremy, your plan should be you would actually feel if your plan aligns with God's plan.
Mhm, mhm.
Sometimes we all have our plans, but so you have to trust with your intuition. Your dream might not be God's dream for you.
Mm,
So
mm.
that's how you can gain if you become prayerful, You ask, you discern before you make big decisions. You ask, you pray hardly, and I think you'll be on the right path no matter what happens.
Yes, that's true. Thank you, thank you, thank you for answering that one. Always stick to, don't reduce your goal. You can change your strategy and
Yes.
the way you do things, but don't reduce your goal. If your goal is that high, don't try to reduce it because
Mm,
you cannot do it. I think that's the wrong approach. You said it right. Change the strategy, but not the plan. Stick to the goal. That's what I'm saying
mm.
earlier. We should be like a stamp. When we put
Yeah.
the stamp on the envelope, stick to it like a stamp until the letter gets into the destination. Yeah.
Mm.
And there's a comment here from Alicia Pabelon. Love your honesty and humility. Most of all, your kind heart is amazing. God bless you more and your family. Yeah. Thank you
Thank
for
you, Ate
your
Alice.
comment, Ate Alicia. And there's a question. Did you expect that someday you will be popular? Yeah, from Gregorian de la
Never,
Ili.
ever. I imagine.
Kwento.
Yeah. Thank you, Mommy. Shout out po, Mommy. They live in, I think, Taal, Batangas.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
And shout out to all from Batangas listening right now or
Mm.
watching right now. We have Tess Tagulo Bukahan. Ayan, welcome here. And 5 years from now, how can you see yourself being you?
5 years from now, I think I have inspired more women to be more comfortable in their own skin. I
Mm.
have helped more migrants to buy their own homes. I have helped youth to actually set more priorities, and give them a clear path on how they will be able to achieve their dreams. I think I would want to see myself as an influencer, a positive influencer. I want to keep that way. That an influencer yet grounded individual, if you will put that one in that perspective. I guess that's it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for answering that. Ayan, Ani, there's a comment here, Ani Ortega. I remember your beautiful song in your talent. That
Yeah.
was really from the heart.
Mm.
Yeah.
Thank you. She was there actually, Annie. I met her when she came here to New Zealand, and then she went back to the Philippines. And she flew from the Philippines to China just to watch me.
Wow,
So
amazing.
that's how we continue the bond between us, the friendship.
Mm.
And I really admire you, Annie, as well. Thank you so much for being a friend.
Wow. Thank you for that, Annie.
Mm.
And we have Jean Mangoma. How do you handle disappointments and how are you able to develop confidence? Would love to learn how you do it. Yeah.
Good question, Ate Jean. I don't dwell with disappointments. I don't dwell with negativity. Disappointments are part of growing. Disappointments are part of life. So rather than dwelling with disappointments, I it's just the same question. How do you what's the question again? How do you deal with setbacks?
Mhm, mhm.
So yeah, it's the same question, Ate Jean. The confidence should not come from yourself. It should come from God. If you believe that you are unique, you are beautiful, you are a child of God, then everything follows.
Yes.
I hope I
Thank you. Thank
answered
you.
that well.
Yes. And it's not it's how quickly we bounce back with all these disappointments as well.
Yes. Mm.
How
It's
we don't dwell
temporary,
on it.
you know.
Yeah, temporary, probably just for few minutes, and then after that snap
Yeah,
out of it
exactly. That's
and
why it's
just move
okay to not be
forward.
okay.
Yeah, it's okay not to be okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But don't
Don't,
stay on it.
don't, yeah,
Don't
stay
stay
on
on
it.
it for a long time. That will be very toxic. Ayan,
Mm.
we have an interesting question here as well. From Miel Cuento. Ate, what is your skin beauty tips? Ayan.
I'm a very simple person. I don't usually buy expensive products. I just make sure that I cleanse. I remove my makeup before I go to bed. I drink lots of water, and I guess that's it. I don't usually um, stay late at night.
Mm.
I think that's one of the things that the key factors to have a beautiful skin. Although my skin is I'm not sure. Before I used to hate my skin because when you are in the Philippines, they love white people. We use whitening lotion. We use different kind of whitening products. But when
Uh-huh.
I accepted my flaws, accepted my weaknesses. That's when I started to embrace the color of my skin as well.
Yes. In short, that's what they call nacho, natural beauty.
Yeah.
They call it natural beauty. Just yeah, natural beauty.
Hmm.
Yeah. Thank you for answering that, and thanks, Miel, for your question. Another one here from Annie. How do you maintain your beautiful face and fit body?
It takes discipline. When you This is what it's funny that I always um teach my kids, like Kayla, my youngest, my daughter. When I wake up, I started being grateful. When you start your day being grateful, it comes out. You will have a
Mm,
positive day, and it comes out in your face that you are happy. And you need discipline if you want to be fit, and you're eating and eating and eating, and then you get fat. So
yes.
have an end. Start with an end
In
mind.
mind.
So
Yeah.
if you want to be fit, you have to work on it. PDCA again.
Yes. Yes. And you said it right. Discipline. That's
Mm,
in whatever success books that you read. Um, Discipline will always appear in that book that you read about success. Yeah, it's a very important key
exactly
ingredient
right.
or
Yeah.
factor in our success. Discipline. Yeah, and just always be happy and positive. What makes
Mm,
you happy?
be
Because
grateful.
everything will follow. Everything will follow.
Mm.
Yeah, and we have Nile Reg Mendoza.
That's
I
Gorlin, my
also,
sister.
we love you, Neng. I'm so proud of you. And we have Papi Seti Ravi. Welcome here. Yan.
Mm.
Yan. We have a lot of greeters and comments in here. And we won't be able to flash every one of them. Yan. I'm just randomly choosing a very good talk, straightforward, powerful, and doable. Love it so much. Ayan. Let's see if there's any more questions before we wrap this up. Ayan. Let's see. You're really amazing, our beautiful Miss You, Carmela Evora-Laylo. Thank you for sharing your secrets in life. We love you, Charm. Yan pala ang ano mo, no? Ang nickname mo, Charm.
Charm.
Lucky Charm. Lucky Charm. Yeah, let's see who else is here. So at this point, I would just like to greet and thank everyone who has joined us in our live webinar. Glenda Evora Mullen,
My ate, she's my sister,
Charlie Evora,
my brother,
yan. We have Tess Tagulob Buha,
my friend here in
Bukahan.
Palmason North. My
We have
Tess.
Rolien Vincent
Hi, Yang.
Rosero.
Thank you.
We have Mendy
Yeah. Hi,
Bakian,
Mandy.
Ukayan Julian, Carlo Evora,
My
Monch
brother.
Muli, Julces Jaring, Angeles Gia
Hello.
Evora, and a lot more which I can't see anymore. We have Nars Jill Montreal. Ayan.
Hello.
And three hearts from Cleo J. Mendoza Evora. Ayan. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Any parting words that you would like to say, Ate Carmela, before we wrap this up?
Yeah, for those who are aspiring to be a beauty queen and you're already a mother, or you feel that you're old, it's never too late to be what you might have been. Yeah. So
Wow,
God bless.
amazing.
Take care. Yeah.
Ayan. Thank you very much, Ate Carmela, for your time in here, for sharing your life secrets. and how
Thank
to
you for
be
having
and
me.
how to apply them, in order to be successful in life. Ayan. Thank you very much, Ate Carmela, and
Thank you.
always take care,
You
and hope
too.
to see you one day. You
Yes,
never know. Maybe you come
I'll
here
try
in
to come
London.
there when it's allowed.
Yeah. Or
We're
probably
supposed
when
to
I
be
go
doing
there
some
to spend.
fashion shows there as well,
Ah,
but
okay.
yeah, because of
Yes, yes,
COVID.
yes. Do let me know if you are coming here in London, and I can tour you around. Ayan,
Thank
may mga
you.
pahabol pa dito. Cheche Arceo Gallantes, our queen.
Thank you,
And
Che.
Mendy said, mabuhay ka.
Mandy.
Ayan. Thank you very much, everyone. Ate Carmela, thank you very much. And
Thank
you can
you. God
have
bless
a
everyone.
very
Keep
good rest
safe.
now. Stay safe. Thank you very
You
much.
too.
Bye for
Bye.
now. Bye. Ayan. So that is our topic for today, the essence of being a beauty queen. And our guest speaker is none other than Carmela Evora-Laylo, Mrs. Universe New Zealand 2019 and Mrs. Businesswoman Universe 2019. She is also our head of youth skills enhancement in the youth empowerment department of the Asean Youth Organization. And yes, thank you very much, Jean Mangoma. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, everyone. And please don't forget to share this live stream. It's not too late. After this one, you can still share this one. You can watch this on a replay and share this live stream to all those who you think will benefit from this our episode for today. And this is of course brought to you by the Youth Empowerment Department of the Asean Youth Organization. And again, this is in partnership with the following: Asean Youth Journal, Rotary District 3830, Rotary Club of Alabang Madrigal Business Center, Rotaract, Alabang Madrigal Business Park, and yes. And thank you very much, everyone. And let's just see. And thank you very much, Mandy, for your comment. Thank you for all those questions, for taking part, getting engaged by asking questions, which of course are very beneficial to everyone who is here. So, before we wrap this up, what is your takeaway? What is your takeaway? It's very important you spend 1 hour and 15 minutes with us here at the ASEAN Youth Organization live webinar series. It is our intention to educate and empower the people, especially the youth of today who are listening. And this is built um, for the youth of tomorrow. Yeah. So what is your takeaway? Please write on the comment box. What is your takeaway? Yeah. And for myself, it's PDCA. You plan, you do, you check if you're doing the right thing, and then it's just a cycle. Yeah. Always make sure that you plan what you wanted to do. Be intentional and be deliberate. You don't just do something or engage in something without any plan or any end in mind. Always have an end in mind. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to take away from it? We equip ourselves with all these things, knowledge, skills, and everything, so we can use this one to give back to the people around us and give value to them. Ayan. So Annie Ortega said, PDCA plan, do, check. And I forget what A stands for. What is A again? Ayan. And then the 3 R's. Ayan. So plan, do, check. That's PDCA. We can apply it anywhere. Ayan. The 3 R's. Ayan. Ayan. That's respect, responsibility, and what's the other one? Plan, do, check, and act. Ayan. So plan, do, check, and act. Ayan. And for the 3 R's, I remember it's responsibility, respect, and what's the last R? Respect. Ayan. Respect for self and others, responsibility for all our actions. Ayan. So respect for yourself, for others, and responsibility for all your actions. Yan. Thank you very much, Ate Carmela. Being grateful. Yan. As you can see here, gratefulness. Yan. Gratitude. Very important. Gratitude. Peace, love, joy, and gratitude. Yes. If you're grateful for even small things in your life, it will keep coming. It will keep coming. Being authentic. Yan. Thank you. Being authentic. Very true to yourself. Always listen to yourself, not to other people, because not all that you will hear from other people is gonna be something good for you, right? So always listen to yourself. Close your eyes, meditate, be in silence, stay still, and listen what's in your heart. What's your other ideal self is telling you. That's how being authentic is. And then act. Yeah, I think that's the last A for the PDCA. Yeah. So thank you very much, everyone, for your time, for being here with us, learning and enjoying our episode. And please do check back every now and again on the Facebook page of ASEAN Youth Organization Philippines, and also ASEAN Youth Organization Youth Empowerment Department. Yeah. So I think that's it for today. And let's just see. Ayan, from ASEAN Youth Organization Philippines Youth Empowerment Department. More power to Mrs. Universe Philippines and to our anchor Jeremy and JhermiNATION. Thank you very much for that. Ayan. So always stay safe, everyone, and see you again next time on our next webinar series here at the Youth Empowerment Department. Bye, everyone, and see you again next time. This is Jeremy of JhermiNATION.
Since the sunshine comes from the east, till the light of the dark is coming, we are all up in our eyes, we are all up in our heart, we are all up in our mind, under the same sky. Not only one in blood and land, not only one on skin's color and language, we have one spirit, we are one in struggle. Let's reach our dream together. We can, we are young together. Hey, hey, it's time to get up, fall and build somebody. Let's go, we step together. One spirit to go, great. Not only one in blood and land, not only one on skin's color and language, we have one spirit,